Now, a lot of times my claps, snares, or whatever you want to use with your beat, to me, they sound a bit boxy and they don't sound quite right. This is a clap sample that I've been using in a song here. So it's kind of thick and boxy. So here's a couple of things you can do. So the first thing you can do is you can use some plugins. There's quite a lot of plugins on the market that basically shape your transients and your sustain. This one's called DS10. So if we take a look at this one here, you select the snare preset and you basically can do lots of things. You can increase the attack, you can reduce or increase the sustain, and you can have different sound qualities as well. But I like to stick to natural here, and you can do some soft clipping or gain increase or reduction. So let's go ahead and do some sound design for this clap. What we want to do is make it sound less boxy. So the way to do that is to reduce the sustain. You can see here what's happening to the sustain. You can even increase the attack. You can add mojo to as well. This is just a little bit of a transient at the beginning, and you can add some soft clipping. You can really take it to its limits. Now let's listen to the difference. Without, and this is with. Let's listen to it with the beat. And this is without. Probably that attack is a bit too sharp here. So that's one way you can do it. The other way you can do it is you can actually go into the sample and then select warp of beats and then click preserve transients. We'll leave the transients and we'll just reduce the transient envelope amount. Now the other thing you do is pan a little bit to the left or right. And increase the gain. Or you can even increase the pitch. But what we can also do is change the transient position. So these ones all start a little bit late. So let's go ahead and just cut off that little bit at the beginning and start it at that point there and just copy these across. And now let's listen to the difference. Now, one thing that's really useful to do, especially with claps, is to add a little bit of reverb. I like to send reverb from my return track so it can be used in multiple tracks. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Let's add a little bit more. And a bit. So I hope that helps.